Namaste. Welcome. Happy Ishtar Day. Please give a warm welcome. Welcome her back to the stage, Miss Queena Swordz. How you doing, sister?
Stop bitching and start witching.
I knew you was gonna say that.
You know I'm gonna say that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So what's
having
going on?
having a good day. Having a good day so far.
I heard that there was some like major changes in New York. Was it
Yeah.
major, major changes that's happening in New York? What's going on there?
Major changes when it comes to what? I mean, I noticed that there's a lot of craziness on the train stations. I know you heard about that. You heard about that in New
Yeah,
York?
yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, that happened recently. Yes,
Yeah,
that happened recently. The guy
yeah,
in the train station started shooting up,
yeah,
started shooting everybody in the train.
yeah, yeah.
And everybody running, 20 people got hurt,
Hmm. Yeah.
10 people got shot,
We
something like
got.
that.
I think we're gonna see a lot more of that too.
Yeah, it's like, yeah,
Well,
that just happened. That's the first time I ever heard of that.
yeah.
I never heard of that in New York.
That Colin Ferguson wasn't he? Wasn't that in New York? The other guy who shot up a train. I think that was him. I think that was New York, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
It's it happened a long time ago.
Oh yeah,
Um, yeah, you might not have heard of that one, but
I probably didn't. I
yeah,
probably didn't because I don't know. I don't be, I don't be paying attention sometimes.
I know. I
But
know.
the reason why I know about this one recently because my phone went off.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that alert thing on the phone, Amber
yeah.
Alert. Yeah, it was like, don't go to this area.
Oh yeah. Okay, so they alerted y'all when that shit was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. All right. So what's been going on with Swords West? What should
I
the
just,
audience know?
I just been chilling, man, enjoying life, and having fun and studying as usual,
Okay.
making
You
sure I'm
got
having.
any? You got any other spell casting techniques that
Oh
you want
yeah,
to?
yeah, the spell casting techniques. Yeah, the spell casting techniques. People always ask me about those spells, like how to write it. Like,
Mm-hmm.
for example, I remember this one lady was telling me she wrote down I will. And I was like, no, you have to write down I have,
Oh,
or
yeah.
like present tense,
Present tense.
or I am, I have
Yeah. Yeah.
instead of I will have.
Okay. Okay. Got you.
So that's a good technique. Talking in present tense, and I notice when you do it like that is more effective.
Okay.
Speaking like you have it already, and
Right. Right.
the throat chakra have a lot to do with it. The throat chakra is once that chakra is balanced, once you do the shadow work with the throat chakra, um, the spells become more effective too. Once the throat chakra is balanced.
Okay. Okay.
Because the throat chakra is what's creating the reality.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I don't think a lot of people realize that the throat chakra is creating the reality. So,
That's a good technique. I never thought of that one, but that's a great technique that you just shared.
yeah, the once the throat chakra is balanced,
Mm-hmm.
you could manifest spells real easy, that throat chakra. And the throat chakra and the sacral chakra, those two
Okay.
is
Okay.
actually connected.
Wow. Okay. So you literally are speaking things into existence once you balance that throat chakra.
Yes. Once you do the shadow work with the throat chakra, it could be either overdrive or underdrive, or balance.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
So, they got quizzes online where you could take chakra quizzes to see if your chakra is balanced.
Really?
Yeah, you could take a quiz to see if your throat chakra is balanced. They ask you like questions.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ask you a question, and then based on the results, they tell you, okay, it's either overactive or underactive or balanced.
Ah, I did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So once that throat chakra is balanced, that's a
Gotcha.
good tip. That's a good tip.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Let me see some of the comments here. The train station shooter should have been settled down with family and being the beloved patriarch of his family. It's wild that he is an incel at his age of 63. Happy Ishtar Day, Tosh. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that the shooter was 63 years old. Did you know that part?
Yeah, yeah.
That's crazy to me.
I was like, I hope he's not from the island.
Give y'all a bad name, huh?
You know, Jamaicans, you know, they always talking about us Jamaicans all the time.
Yeah.
So I was like, I hope he's not Jamaican. Because I'm from Jamaica. Yeah, yeah, that was crazy. They tracked him down real fast too. They tracked him down real fast, you know.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They caught him with the camera.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So back to what you said. You said once you do, that was interesting what you said. You said once you do the shadow work with your throat chakra,
Yes.
did you want to share how to do shadow work with that, or is that a secret?
I could give you an example. Like if you lie too much, your
Mhm.
throat chakra is shut down, basically.
Hmm.
Like if you lie a lot, for example, or
Mhm.
you gossip a lot, it's off balance. You know, like you do the shadow work on that chakra. It have a lot to do with creating, expressing your truth
Yeah. Mhm.
and expressing yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, it have a lot to do with that. You know, you could look it up online, you see, but one of the, for example, when you always true to yourself, right? You're
Mhm.
able to manifest what you say.
Right. Right.
They have a lot to do with the throat chakra.
Okay. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And you're self-taught, right? That's one of the things I like about you. You do a lot of things you learned on your own. Is that right?
Yeah, of course. And
Yeah.
doing the shadow work. When I said shadow work, I'm talking about chakra work. You know, like for example, if your throat chakra is off balance, you won't be able to communicate with the dead, for example, because that's clear audience. That have a lot to do with your clear audience.
Hmm. Okay.
That's the throat chakra
Gotcha.
frequency. Yeah.
Okay.
And you know, let me see. But the throat chakra, like, you know, the throat chakra is not about only expressing with words. It's about like your style. That's throat chakra energy.
Mhm.
Like, you know what I mean? It could be just expressing your truth, not just with words.
Right. Just expressing your
Hmm.
truth. Gotcha.
Being creative,
Gotcha.
being creative. And
Um,
and the reason why I say it's connected to the sacral chakra, the second chakra,
mhm.
is because I've realized from studying, right, that the throat chakra is like a higher version of the second chakra, creativity. So once those two chakras is lined up with each other,
Yeah.
you're able to manifest too, you know, like
Okay.
with your throat chakra, because the words is creating your reality also, you know.
Good tips. Good
Not
tips.
just the words you're expressing, the words you're saying to yourself.
Ah.
You
So
know.
it's like a form of hypnosis, kind of.
Mhm. That's why
Got
affirmation is important. Affirmation is keeps your frequency high, depends on what you're saying.
Do you say affirmations every day?
As soon as I wake up in the morning,
What do you say? You gonna share?
I am strong and healthy. I am beautiful, strength and power. I am in tune with the universe.
That's what's up. That's truly what's up. Yeah. You're telling yourself that. That's what's up. Seriously. Yeah. Yeah. And you got to protect your aura too. You agree with
Oh
this?
yeah. Yeah, the aura, the aura, the aura. The aura have a lot to do with what your thoughts.
Mhm.
Yeah, the aura have a lot to do with your thoughts because I could give you an example. If you always have sex on your mind, right?
Yeah.
Your aura gonna give off that energy, right? So
Right.
the aura, and then and then everybody that could pick up that energy is gonna be drawn to you on that frequency, right?
Yeah.
So if you're always thinking negative, for example,
Hmm.
your aura is gonna give off that vibe.
Right.
You
Yeah.
always doing that, that chatter in your head, negative,
Yeah.
cursing, whatever the hell, talking shit
Yeah.
all day.
Yeah.
Energy, you give off that energy in your aura. Whatever your mind is always on, that's what your energy gonna give off.
Yeah.
And then people could pick it up, so you might attract negative outcomes.
Hmm.
So the aura attract what happens to you in your reality. So you
Yes. Yes.
basically could attract things by projecting that whatever you want to attract, you project it in the aura and you
Right.
attract what you project. You get what I'm saying?
I do. I do.
So you just
Yeah.
gotta always keep that aura, you gotta always keep the energy like high frequency.
Hmm.
You could attract like money, you could
Hmm.
attract good people by the kind of aura you're walking around with. You want to keep your aura cleansed in your apartment or your house
Yes.
by
Yeah.
using plants. For example, if you don't live in the
Right.
urban area, you could just
Right.
put some plants around your bed in your apartment or house. And that
Yes.
keeps the aura
Yes.
high
Absolutely.
vibration. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plants. Get
I,
some plants, guys. Get some plants.
get some plants. I
Yes.
there's a particular bath that I damn, I kicked the camera. There's a particular bath that I oh man, look at that. Trying to straighten it out. Okay. There's a particular bath that I take, aura cleansing bath, like once every other month. I've been using it for years too. Um, Bobby gave it out, but I've been giving it out too.
Yeah.
It's that bath where you use ammonia, bleach, sea salt, vinegar, lemon juice. You heard of that bath?
I heard of a bath with the goat milk. The
Goat
one
milk.
that yeah, he gave that out too, where you reset your DNA.
Oh, I never heard that one.
Yeah, it got goat milk, lemon juice, and
Okay.
a bunch of stuff. I never heard the one that you mentioned though.
Yeah, what you do is you take those ingredients and you soak in it for at least 15 minutes. Then you get out and you take a shower,
Mhm.
So that's, keeps your aura cleansed
Yeah,
of that spiritual sludge and everything.
yeah, yeah.
Let me see if there's any.
Yeah. It's a lot of ways to clean the aura, man. So many tools you
Hmm.
could use.
Yes,
But
ma'am.
the thoughts is the main thing. Your thoughts is the main thing.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tasha says, my affirmation is money is always coming positively. I will say this throughout the day, and I always have money when I need it. Yeah, something as simple as that.
Yeah. And once you keep saying it, it becomes like reality.
Yes.
It becomes reality once you keep repeating that repetition for the subconscious mind.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you keep
I
repeating
think,
it.
yeah, I think that protecting the aura is even more important these days because
Mhm.
people these days are losing their minds. It's getting
Oh yeah,
crazy out here. You know what I
definitely.
mean? I stay away from people, you know.
Loca cabeza. Stay away
Yeah.
from that, man. Yeah, because all them entities all around the place too. Them entities.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. The aura. Gotta keep the aura protected because
What about the power of the subconscious mind?
The power of the subconscious mind is what's creating this entire reality.
Mhm.
The subconscious mind is where all the memory is located. So it's also have a lot to do with your emotions and the dreams.
Mm.
That's the subconscious mind, you know. Let me see. I was gonna mention something about that. With the subconscious mind, the same thing with the repetition of the affirmation and the words.
Mhm.
How you could program the subconscious mind to create. Let me give you an example. The other day I was like, me and my friend was like, okay, we're gonna manifest a wallet, right? So we kept thinking wallet every day, repeating, okay, we're gonna find a wallet. And like 2 weeks later, we found a wallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did it have anything in it?
Yeah. It's funny. No, I'm just giving an example how the subconscious mind, I'm just giving an example how the subconscious mind works.
Yeah.
So it have a lot to do with the aura too. You could make your aura strong by repeating like repetition to your subconscious mind. The subconscious mind is programmed with repetition.
Yes.
And
yeah.
so
That's
you
one
got
of
to
the.
have,
Go ahead.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
I mean, it's good to have good memory.
Yeah. Yeah. I one of the tips that I always give out is that, when you are doing a
Mhm.
spell or a ritual, it's good to repeat your intentions at least 3 times. You know what
Mhm.
I mean? At least 3 times. You're programming your subconscious mind that way as well.
Yeah. They have something called the law of gestation. You ever
Yes,
heard of it?
I have heard of that. Yes.
Yes, how the subconscious mind, according to the law of gestation, Gestation. I
Mhm.
hope I'm saying it right. But
You are. Mhm.
yeah, they mention how it's the subconscious mind is like it's like a farm. It's like you plant a seed,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
the seed is like the idea,
Yeah.
and you keep watering it, and it takes
Yeah.
21 days. It takes 21 days for the subconscious mind to be programmed.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
and like I mentioned earlier, the subconscious mind creates reality,
Yes.
you know? So it takes 21 days for the subconscious mind to be programmed. And it's like the cycle. It goes like you plant the seed and you keep watering it by paying attention to the idea with your
Mhm.
emotions. And then you wait for it to manifest because, it's like I said, the law of gestation.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
you plant the seed and you wait for the idea to manifest in the physical realm.
Yes.
Everything starts
That's
from
why.
the sure.
Yeah. That's why there's a lot of deprogramming that has to be done too. When you're walking this path, you have to. I mean, I grew up Catholic, so I had a lot of deprogramming to do.
Yeah.
I mean, it's still things that come up in my head that I'm like, no, I can't be thinking like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Let me see
I'm
it.
telling you. But that's where the shadow work comes in. You remember you had a video the other day talking
Mhm.
about psychology and occult, the connection.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. And a lot, I've realized that from studying when I started studying the occult, the connection with psychology, because I'm
Mhm.
trying to tap into astral projection.
Mhm.
And the spirit, like, nah, you gotta go deal with what happened to you back in the days. I'm like, what that got to
Right.
do with that?
Right.
A lot of people, you're gonna be wondering what your mom did to you got to do with you trying to tap in.
Right.
But
Right.
everything is connected.
Yes. Yes.
Everything is connected. So if you have something going on, if you're trying to tap into like real high science black magic, you're
Mhm.
gonna face your demons. You're gonna have to face your demons.
Mhm.
So it's important to do the shadow work
Mhm.
with all the chakras.
Mhm. Yeah.
And the
That
subconscious mind again have to do with that memory. The memory is always there.
it's always there. Exactly.
You can't run from it.
Nope, can't run from yourself. You're talking about the video I did, I brought back. It's called An Occultist as a Scientist. That's the one you're talking about. So, but yeah, that shadow work's very important. And that's what's trending on what I think I was saying it on that video. I said that's what's trending like on social media. Everybody talking shadow work, shadow work, shadow work, shadow work, shadow work. But nobody's telling you how to do it. You know what I'm saying? Nobody's telling you how to go about doing it.
And
you know what I mean? But everybody's talking about it. And it's not a pleasant thing to deal with. Shadow work brings everything.
A lot of people don't want to deal with it, you know, like I could give you an example of shadow work, like for example, the sex energy, the sacral chakra. Like, you know, they said when the sacral chakra is off balance, you have guilt. So if you're having sexual intercourse with guilt, that's an example of shadow work. You got to deal with that shadow. Gotcha. You know, why are you feeling guilty when it comes to having pleasure? There's people that feel guilt when it comes to pleasure.
Yes.
And you got to ask yourself, okay, you got to go back to the memory again, like I said. So you could like unlock that and heal. And then you could go to the higher realm, to the unlock the powers on the third eye.
Exactly.
It starts from the root chakra.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I have gotten very little feedback from a math ritual I get. Well, not very little, but I gave out a totic mask ritual that you do for 36 days. And that brings up a whole bunch of stuff to the forefront. You know what I mean? That's an example of shadow work there too. You know? But let me see.
There's so many levels.
Yeah. I was just Tasha says, funny you should mention the subconscious mind. I feel like the universe has been pushing my attention that direction more and more, less of gods and angels and demons.
So you got to study it, man. You got to study it. I could recommend some books before, later on, that she could tap into, but that's your higher self talking,
Yeah.
That's your intuition.
Intuition. And that's something you definitely have to pay attention to.
Yeah.
Too many people don't, they think that intuition, they don't need to listen to it and they need to do something else. But the whole time, intuition was right on point. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Let's see what else we got here. Sex magic. That's your specialty.
1 second.
Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to fix this thing. All right, hold on. All right.
There you go.
Sex magic, one of my favorite topics.
I keep kicking this damn camera.
Who you? Oh.
Yeah. Look at that. I'm just, give me a second. Okay. I'm just kicking this damn thing.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Say what you were gonna say.
Yeah, man, the sex magic thing, where should I start?
Wherever you like.
Sex magic. That's probably the easiest of all.
You consider it easy?
Yeah, kind of. The easiest magic. The sex magic. There's a book that I know you guys will like. I'm gonna mention it later, but what you want to know about the sex magic? Well, where do I start? Well, I always say to people, when you're gonna do sex magic, at least like the person.
At least like them, huh?
At least like the person, because you're doing a ritual with them. At least like the person, not just physically.
And Azazel is probably the only one that I know of the teachers that actually talk extensively on sex magic.
Yeah, because when you're doing sex magic, everything is being exchanged. If they got entities, you're gonna exchange that. If they got everything, the emotions, you know, everything is combined with each other, not just the dick and the pussy, the spirit. If they got entities, now you got the entities. You know what I'm saying? Everything is transferred.
Right.
So sex is not just a physical act, it's a spiritual act. So,
but
with that
people,
said,
go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I was just gonna say people are out here doing it just for the pleasure of it. You know what I mean? Just getting a nut.
Yeah, if you choose to go in the lower realm of the chakra, but when you're doing sex magic, if you combine with the other person from the heart chakra and the throat chakra is kind of more powerful too, you know, because when you're doing it on a low frequency, the person could affect your energy in a negative way. For example, you might start getting less money now because you're having sex with that person. Now you're going broke or some shit like that. Or you're going through drama out of the blue. You know? So that's big. I'll be telling people a lot of times it's because you're doing it with the wrong person. That's why you're going through mad shit.
That's why you say at least like the person.
Yeah. Or you're gonna be going through hell because that's what you bringing down when you're having sex. Hell.
So I got a question. I got a question about that.
Yeah.
Can you do sex magic with someone who is not aware that you're doing magic? Can you you're a practitioner, this other person's not, y'all having sex. Can you perform sex magic that way? Is that possible?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think it's possible. Yeah. Because it's the energy itself. Is the sex energy is the energy itself that's creating. And by the way, sex energy creates the reality, just like the subconscious mind. The sex energy creates reality.
Right.
It's mad obvious. You just look around. And but you could, you know, because if the person like you like real bad, that's even better. My opinion, like when the person like really like you, like they want to serve you, like they really into you, like it makes it more powerful. If the person hates you, they're gonna be wishing bad thoughts on you all day. So just think about that part. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, because trust me, I've talked to females. When they mad, they mad. When they be mad, they be like wishing death and all kind of shit. But then they still having sex. So imagine that combined.
That's magic. Yeah.
But you could, but like if you're trying to like manipulate, you might get anything could happen because you know the person could be walking with protection.
Yeah. What about solo sex magic?
Oh yeah, you could do solo sex magic. I mean, I've done the solo sex magic before, and it works.
Yes, me too.
The whole you could do it solo, or you could do it orgy, solo, whatever. You know.
Yeah. That's what they was doing back in Crowley's time. They was doing sex magic rituals.
Yeah.
I have a question. Well, not a question. Let me see. Yeah, a question. Okay, Faith is asking, can you ask your spirit guides to cleanse your new partner of negative energy if they don't know they have these energies?
You could ask if you could ask your spirit guide. That's what they said.
That's what it says. I'll read it again. It says, can you ask your spirit guides to cleanse your new partner of negative energy if they don't know they have these energies?
Yeah, you could ask your spirit guide and you could ask their spirit guide. The person. You could ask the person's spirit guide and your spirit guide.
Right. Yeah.
And you could say that while you're having sex with the person too, in your mind.
Hope that answered your question, Faith. That was the only question we got. Clearing negative energy. There's so many ways to do that too.
There's so many ways.
It's so many ways. You could use sea salt baths. You can use the singing bowl to use those tones. There's just so many ways to cleanse negative energy.
There's one that I always tell people. This is the number one. Clear the clutter out of your apartment or house. Clear the clutter. That's a powerful way to get rid of negative energy.
So in other words, keep your house clean.
Yes. Let me give you an example. Like, you know how some people, they save mails. If you have 1,000 mails from 10 years ago, throw them away. 1,000 open mails from 10 years ago. 1,000 books. Clothes you haven't worn in 10 years, 5 years, 6 months, throw them out, give them donation. Because you might not be able to manifest money because you have clutter in the closet. That could be blocking your frequency. Everything in the apartment is from your mind. So if you have clutter, that tells you have clutter in your mind. And you need space. Yeah, you need space to bring in new manifestations. So you have to clear the energy for the for what you're wishing for to come in.
Yes.
If you're wishing for a husband, for example, you got to clear the apartment, clear the space for somebody to actually come by and hang out. Clear the space.
So don't have no dirty drawers if you're trying to get a husband.
Make the place inviting. Make it inviting.
Like, I'm just playing.
Like the person is there already, and make the apartment look nice. You know, there's so many ways. Yeah, but the clutter is like very important. Yeah. I noticed. I could give you an example. I was trying to manifest once, right? This is a few years ago. And every time I'm trying to do the spell, it wouldn't manifest. And I'm like, why is it not manifesting? And then one day I had a dream, my cat, my black cat, in the dream telling me, do your laundry.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. So I did my laundry, and the same week it manifests. But I had the stuff in the closet for a while. Like it was like a bunch of blankets that I wasn't using, but I had them in the closet and I didn't wash them. It was like weeks go by and stuff. And once I did that, it's like just me doing the laundry, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how connected everything is. Everything is connected to your subconscious mind. Yeah. Everything in your apartment, every detail. Okay. So you could tell what somebody thinking by, like a hoarder. People that's like a hoarder, you won't be able to manifest if you're a hoarder. And that tells a lot about your mind,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keep it clean.
Just get rid of the clutter. It don't have to be all perfect, but I'm talking about, because when you let go of clutter, it tells your subconscious mind that you're not afraid of the unknown. You're not afraid to let go. Holding on, when you hold on to things, that tells you that you are afraid to let go. You don't know how to move on. You're still living in the past. That's why you didn't throw the clothes away from 10 years ago yet. So how you gonna manifest something now?
Very simple, but very effective.
Yeah, very simple.
Very simple. Okay. Do you have journals, Swordz? You have journals? You have journals like this? Will you write your stuff down?
Yeah, let me go get it. Hold on. Let me go get it.
So while she's going to get it, if y'all have any questions, please just ask.
I did. Let me stop. Leave me alone. See.
I like that.
How's that? Yeah, I have a lot of journals. you know, writing down a spell helps. I noticed that when you write spells, when you write it down, it makes it more powerful.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm not talking about text. I'm talking about write.
Yeah.
Try that technique. Yeah, when you write it down, a lot of people don't like to write.
I write everything down. This is another one of my journals. I got one for the deep shit, real deep, powerful shit, and for kind of light stuff, kind of angelic stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I write everything down.
Yes. Powerful, powerful. And when you write it down, it makes you have better memory too. So
Right, right. Absolutely. If you want to, like get really good at a particular path, writing down grimoires within that path will help with that. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Write down your dreams.
People still don't, I find that people still don't see the importance of dreams. People still not paying attention to their dreams.
They probably waiting for the president to say that shit. I don't know. Oh my God. Yeah, it's that deep because that's preparing you for the other side.
Do you
Yeah.
have any? That's why I was going to ask you. That was one of my questions too. Do you have any herbs that you use at night to prepare you for sleep for the dream world? Do you have any supplements that you use? What is that?
Go to cola.
Yeah.
GOTU.
KOLA. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good one.
It is. It is.
Valerian herb.
Yeah.
Valerian herb.
Valerian root. Yeah.
Yeah, root. And mugwort.
Oh, absolutely, mugwort.
Yeah,
Mugwort.
those are my favorite. Yeah, those are. It helps you remember the dreams, you know. And what kind of color you're sleeping on helps you remember too. The color of the sheets. Like change the color of the sheet. Sometimes like if it's too bright.
Yeah.
If it's yellow and like a big bright, what happened?
That's in here. What you
Really?
just said, that is in here. The color of the sheets, that's in here. Yeah.
Wow. I need to get it. Yeah.
That is in there.
The color of the sheets have a lot to do with it.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
what color you got on too.
Yeah. I tend to dress like whatever planets is the day. Like today's the sun. So I'm wearing yellow, you know what I mean? So I take valerian root at night and 5-HTP and L-theanine and passion flower, and I drink it all with tart cherry juice, and I be knocked out.
I heard about the tart cherry juice from Bobby Hemmett.
Yeah, that's where I first heard it from. Yeah,
yeah. I remember. Yeah, but that is the dream is I think is important because you could be getting messages. You could be getting messages telling you to not mess with somebody you're messing with at the moment.
Yeah, exactly. It's that important. Sasha says, what can I do to keep people from coming over to my house? I already tried hot foot, didn't work. I tried throwing salt behind them, nothing.
When she said people coming to your house, you mean like people you know?
I think that's what she means. She says she tried hot foot powder. Is it a specific person, or you just don't want people in general?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. What do you mean, like old people, or?
Yeah, or you just talking about someone in general? You know,
you mean like from popping up?
Is that what you mean, Sasha? From people from popping up, or you just want a particular person?
Yeah, I just hung up. Somebody was calling me. What happened?
No, I'm waiting for her to answer the question that we
Yeah,
asked her.
because you know I'm a Capricorn. If somebody come without telling me, I just leave your ass right there outside. You know. I don't know.
You have to leave your ass right out there.
Keep leaving their ass outside, and eventually it's gonna stop. You
Right.
know, and black tourmaline that helps too.
Oh, black tourmaline, is that one of the uses?
Those big giant ones, those big
Yeah,
ones. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Also, you can try what is that? This was used in you can try red brick dust. You try that. Let me see.
So
Sasha, are you talking about people in general, or give us an
yeah,
idea
you
what you
gotta
mean?
be specific because if you're not specific, then nobody not coming over there. Not
Yeah,
even not even your family.
yeah, yeah. Like they showed in
Yeah.
what was that movie? The Skeleton Key. Red brick dust.
The movie?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
that movie is so powerful.
It is
Remember
very.
how she's trying to act like she don't believe?
Yeah, that shit. The end fucked me up. The end of that
That
movie.
tells you that she really did believe.
Yeah,
Because if you didn't believe, you wouldn't be trying to protect yourself.
yeah. Sasha says her ex-boyfriend.
Okay. All right. So there's mad ways. It's like you gotta do that with your energy on an energetic level first. You gotta do that energetically first. Like, for example, throw away everything in his apartment. If you have anything in the apartment that belongs to him, picture anything, throw them out. Any
That's
clothes, if you have clothes that throw them out. If he bought you anything, throw them out. You got to get rid of him energetically first, you know.
mhm,
Um,
mhm.
so you got to do that because a lot of times people say that and they have the shit in the house still, like
Yeah,
clothes, pictures, you know. So if you are doing that, make sure everything is out that belongs to him, and then on an emotional level, that could you guys could be connected still, and emotionally. That's why he's coming around. You know what I'm saying? It have a lot to do with your energy too. So
yeah,
it's not just him per
yeah,
se. So
yeah.
you gotta release his energy, and you know, there's a lot of ways you could do that. You know, they have yoni steam thing that you could like cleanse the person from your aura.
Really?
Cleanse the person. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They got
Yoni
like
steams.
yeah. You just gotta do that. And but
You can
so
also try.
once she say it again.
No, I was gonna give her one more tip and tell her that she could use four thieves vinegar to drive him away. Also, is like she said, there's a lot of ways you can do that.
Uh, um, 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 energetically, block his number. There's mad ways you could do it physically. You got to do it physically, mentally, and emotionally. When you're trying to get rid of somebody that's doing that, you got to do it on every level, not just physically. So even if you was to do like something physically to get rid of him, it's not going to work if you're emotionally still attached to him. For
Mhm.
example,
Good
it's
advice.
not going to work if you're emotionally attached to him.
Good
If you
advice.
date him, it ain't gonna work. If you know what I mean, like there's a lot of things emotionally and mentally that could attract that to you.
Right.
So you got to go within and say and see what it is that you're still holding on to
Hmm.
because he's gonna pick it up because
Yeah.
you guys are still connected. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
But if you, I don't know how long ago she broke up with him, but if it was years ago, then I'm hoping it's not. Then that's ridiculous.
I don't think it's been years. I don't.
Mhm.
You have any books that you wanted to recommend, Swords?
Oh yeah, this one, this one I have is called powerful and feminine.
Okay.
Powerful and feminine. You know, especially for the females, this helps you learn how to navigate that sex energy. You know what I'm saying? So you can manifest what you want.
Who's the author?
Rachel Groover. It talks about the female energy and the difference between the masculine and the feminine energy within you. And tapping into your feminine energy is good for manifesting, because you know the feminine energy is the right side of the brain. The feminine principle is the right side of the brain. I'm saying everybody got left and right side, but I'm saying the right side is the creative side, right? And that's the feminine principle, and then the logic is the left side. That's the masculine. So this book helps you balance out your energy. So when you're doing spell work and trying to get rid of ex-boyfriend kind of energy and shit like that,
Yeah.
This book is good, because a lot of the stuff you go through have a lot to do with your energy. We talked about the aura earlier.
Right.
You attract based on what your aura giving off.
Right.
So working on yourself you will attract different outcomes. So
is that person an occultist, or she just an author?
Oh yeah, it's basically a book that is like a cult book, because it talks. Let me give you like a couple of the content.
Okay.
All right. They talk about what is feminine essence, the most attractive force within you. It basically teach you how to increase your magnetic presence. Increase your magnetic presence, because they have a lot to do with manifesting. For both for couples and solo, you know.
Right.
Couples and solo. That's why I bring it. That's why I mention it, because a lot of women don't know how to tap into the feminine energy. You know what I'm saying? For example, if you're having sex with somebody that's treating you like shit, and your only excuse is because the sex is good, then your energy, you know what I'm saying, is low vibration.
Yeah.
Because you can't say that's the only reason why you messing with somebody that's abusing you. Oh, the sex is good. You know how they be saying that dumb shit? The sex is good. And they getting their ass beat, or they getting treated like shit every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's not a feminine. That's not feminine at all. So that's why a lot of females can't manifest, or a lot of couples can't manifest, because the energy within them is not balanced. So this is a book that you would like. I could give you another example. The book mentions how the woman is from the waist down, feminine energy from the waist down, and from here up, masculine. You know what I'm saying? So like the book mentions something like, if the woman is walking like this with just the upper body, that means she's masculine. If she's walking from the hips down, she's feminine.
Gotcha.
So if you're walking from here up, you got too much masculine energy going on.
Okay, they're asking the title of the book again.
This one is called Powerful and Feminine. Trust me, guys, you will love it.
And
it talks about
the author again?
Rachel Groover. Rachel Groover. It's on Amazon.
Hold it up.
I always tell people to get this book. Trust me, a very powerful book. You can see it?
Yeah, right there, right there. Powerful and Feminine, Rachel Jane Groover. Sounds very interesting.
Powerful and Feminine. I can read a piece out of it so y'all can hear it. Let me read a juicy part real quick. Do I have time to read a juicy part?
Yep.
A juicy part.
A juicy part.
Movement. the key, right? They said it's called sex and spirit. It said the key to become a fully expressed woman is to marry the two forces of sexuality and spirituality, to create a relationship between the two so that they can work together for you, not against you.
Mm.
So you got to combine sexuality with spirituality. You can't act like sexuality is disgusting and oh,
Right.
you got to combine it because it's the same thing kind of. It's like connected.
Yeah.
You can't have one without the other.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly.
And then I want this book,
Who's that?
Sex Magick.
Damon Brand?
Oh, you know the author?
Damon Brand. Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know them?
Uh-huh. You know
Yeah.
I know. You know I know.
This book, Sex Magick, is called Sex Magick, Adventures in Sex Magick. Control your life with the power of lust. It just talks about how you use your sex energy.
Powerful book.
Not sex, your energy, your sex energy.
Sexual energy. Right. Right.
To manifest what you want. And it teaches you, it shows you how to do it solo and with orgy or with just couple. And it's a powerful book. Like it mentions like, basically when you're doing sex magic, you make a wish the moment the moment you having that orgasm, you make
That
the wish.
orgasm. Yes. Exactly.
So this got more details. If you guys want to check it out, you want to experiment with yourself. If you don't feel guilty about your sexuality, if you feel guilty about experimenting solo, you got some shadow work to work on.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Some people feel guilty for some reason. I don't know why.
All that programming.
Yeah.
Years of programming.
And trauma.
And Christianity.
And sure, that is the trauma, right?
Yeah, it is.
That is the trauma. But this book, you guys got to get on Amazon. Powerful book. I'm telling you. It's small, but it's powerful.
It is powerful. What I like about him, he
Crazy.
makes it real, real simple to
Who?
follow along with.
The who?
That author, Damon Brand,
Oh
he makes
man.
it real simple for you.
For
Yeah.
real, anybody could. I'm telling you, it's so simple.
Yeah.
It's not even.
So simple.
You see how small the book is? That's how simple.
Yeah.
You just gotta make a wish the moment of orgasm.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's people that think that's evil, believe it or not.
I know.
Yeah.
Crazy. Did you have any other book titles?
And this is another one that I want to recommend to you guys. That's want to tap into your chakra. This gives you way more detail, man. Like it talks about it don't just tell you if it's off balance or not. It tells you like it's talk about like the money, how to attract money and everything by balancing out your chakra, how not to prostitute your energy.
Okay. I might get that one.
I'm telling you, this is like one of the most powerful chakra books out there.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it's not like a simple Google shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
It's called the anatomy of the spirit.
Okay.
The 7 stages of power. But
And
everything chakras.
What's the author's name?
Caroline MYSS.
Carolyn Miss. Okay. I'm gonna look for that one. I don't have that one.
All right, let me read a quote out the book so you guys can hear it, right?
Go right ahead.
All right, there's a part that says, lying is a violation of both your body and spirit because the human energy system identifies lies as poison.
Wow.
Okay. The spirit and body requires honesty and integrity to thrive. So there's basically telling you how to line up your ego with your higher self so you can manifest.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Evil or good.
Okay. Okay. And you have your website up, right?
Yes, I do. It's I do this workshop in Brooklyn, New York. If you guys in New York, I have my own spell workshop in Brooklyn, and I coach and teach people how to write effective spells, and because I'm good at that. So
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to have, of course, Swordz information in the description box.
yes,
Um,
swordofspells.com.
yes, ma'am. Yes,
Yes,
ma'am. And I want to thank you for joining me again on this Ishtar Day.
check me out on Facebook and Instagram, Swords Witch in the building. Let
I'm
me
going to
stop.
have all your information in the description box. If y'all want to contact Swordz, she is the real deal. She does know what she's doing. Again, thank you for
Necromancy.
joining me
Yeah,
today. Say it again.
necromancy. My favorite.
Necromancy. Yes, yes. Are there any final thoughts you want to give to the women out here?
Um, to the women, don't be afraid to say no.
Hmm.
And tap into your feminine energy to if you having a problem manifesting by checking out that book I mentioned. You
Yes,
won't
ma'am.
regret it.
Yes, ma'am.
You won't regret it.
All right. Well, thank you for
And to the
again, and
guys,
hopefully
to
you'll
the guys,
come
I
in.
love the guys too. Don't forget the guys. Come on now. Shout out to all the guys out there, the lovely brothers.
Okay. Do you have any words of advice for the guys?
Um, it's okay to be free spirit.
Okay. Okay to be free spirit. Yes.
It's okay
Yes,
to be free
yes,
spirit. Don't be so
yes.
judgmental.
Okay. All right. And with that, I want to thank y'all for joining me. Thanks, Swordz Witch. Check her out on Facebook and her social media site. And I am Magick LaCroix. We'll see y'all next time.
All
Peace.
right, peace. Stop bitching.
And start with you.